So she has her Coogan account open.
Coogan account. She has her working papers.
Her working paper.
Working permit.
She's paper
yes,
trained.
I'm sorry.
That's what I call one of my clients who's from the UK. I always punch in, well, he's paper trained. He's got his papers. I always want to talk about this too. Do you keep track of the auditions and everything? You write it down in a notebook?
Yeah, actually she does. She keeps a diary of what she wore that day.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Very
she's
important.
Pretty good.
Because if you take her on an audition and she wears something and she has her hair a certain way, because she has really cute hair, she can wear in all different styles. Does she straighten it also?
I hate when she straightens it.
Oh, we just hit upon something. But she can. So she
Mhm.
does. I mean, if they want something with, either curly or straight,
Right.
you have to remember, because if they call you back, this is a little tip, you guys. If they call you back, they liked what they saw, so you want to do the same exact thing. You don't want to change it. You want to wear your hair the same exact way, the same thing that you wore. Wash it real quick, iron it, and put it back on. Real important.
Yeah, she's good.
Keep a notebook.
Yeah, she's very good that way.
Good. And you keep the stuff in the car. You have a car here?
Yes, we do. Yeah, look, I have to.
You have to, I know. Did you buy one or did you rent one?
I actually had it transported from New York to LA.
Good. Okay. So it was like $2,000 for that, right?
No, it wasn't. I think it was like $900. It wasn't bad at all. I was surprised.
Yeah, I thought it was much more.
And
for
they
that.
got here before I got off the plane, which was even better.
Whoa. So your plane was slow.
Well, I sent it a week in advance.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't that foolish.
So you got your car, and you keep all her pictures and resumes in the car,
Yes.
and stuff to do. Very important. I keep backpacks, when I was taking my daughter on auditions, keep backpacks filled with stuff to do, homework, so you can get it done, and games, whatever, just to keep busy, and the car rides all around the place and on set, All right, so you keep a notebook. Do you talk to her about the auditions afterwards?
We always talk, which is good. We won't, once we get there, she knows it's all business. She'll take her time. She'll go to a little spot, wherever it may be, go over her lines, whatever character she wants to do. She's serious. She doesn't talk to anybody else. And then afterwards, we'll talk, and, she'll tell me, whether she felt she did very well or not. And then she forgets about it because she knows.
Perfect.
She knows that, she could do her best. And she knows it, but when she leaves, she also knows, maybe they're not looking for a brunette, they're looking for a blonde.
Yeah.
Or, maybe they're not looking for somebody 5'9", looking for somebody 5'2", or whatever it may be. But she knows that when she goes into that room, she's going to give the best audition that she could possibly give.
That's great. That's great, because it's really important to let it go after you do it.
Yeah, it's good. And she's honest, too, where she'll say, she'll, think about it, and she'll work on it in class. Say, maybe I could have made a different choice because, she knows what choices she has to make before she goes in.
See, but it doesn't matter. For me, when I coach my kids or other agencies send kids to me who are not my clients, and no one has to coach with me. None of my kids have to coach with me. It's all optional, but I offer the service, and to others too who are not my clients. I'm repeating myself now. Anyways, when I coach them, I say, let's make the choices. They don't have to be right, because you don't know what the casting directors are thinking.
Oh, no,
and the casting directors sometimes don't know what the directors or producers want.
Well, yeah.
Make some choice so that they know you can do it.
Yeah, which is good too, and you make that choice. But what's good about it also, and we discussed this, is that she'll listen to the director or whoever's there, and okay, can you do it this way now? Which is big for the director, because they want to see if you could, listen. And
of
take
course,
direction.
You have to take direction.
And she's very good with that. So we always get positive feedback. I mean, no matter, it's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
As a parent.
You're proud. Well, listen, you're giving up a lot to come out here and.
I don't look at it that way. I think it's different generations. Like when I was growing up, parents were different than they are today.
How's that? I'm probably your generation.
No, I think that parents, like your father would be working 16 hours a day.
Yep. He did.
They didn't have the same opportunities that that I have or she has. I appreciate and respect the position that I'm in. That a lot of people aren't in the same position. So I look at it as a gift. It's something. She didn't wake up one morning and say, "Dad, I want to go to L.A." Okay, let's go. It's something, and we talk about this. It's something she earned by working at for 6 years, and it's a lifetime commitment for her. I mean, she's still young, and she can make different choices, but in her mind.
And do you want her to go to college?
Oh, she thinks she wants to go to Ivy League school. And
well, listen, with her background, what she loves to do. Yeah.
Honor students, always A's. Being homeschooled is a big step.
Now, when you say homeschool, does that mean that is she going to, like, sometimes they have these other little schools that you just work out of, or do you school her?
Well, she's going to be homeschooled by the California public system. They send a laptop and a printer to the house, and she has to log on, I believe, I'm still learning about this, 6 hours a day. But what's good about it is they're flexible, so she has like auditions at different times of the day. She could do that and not have the pressure trying to catch up with the work. Being that and the school she goes to is excellent. I mean, they're very good. I could take her out of school.
Are you talking about the ones here? Is she enrolled here, or is she enrolled in
No, she's enrolled here.
Oh, she is, okay.
But the present school she's in right now, excellent school where I could take her out for an audition, and as long as she makes up that work,
that's great.
She won't be penalized for it. But what's happening is now she's starting to get busy and getting called a lot more. She's doing homework until midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. Or, you have to try and find out, is the work that day on the internet for her to be able to do that work? And sometimes it's not. The homework will be, but not that schoolwork.
Yeah, I like the idea of the homeschooling. If, like your daughter has, she has, her manager has a group of kids. So that she can hang out with and relate to, because it's really important to have some kind of a social life and not just be isolated at home.
Yeah, it's funny how you say that, because when we first came, there was mentioning about her being homeschooled, and I'm like, wait a minute, first of all, I know nothing about LA, and she's not sitting home, not knowing anybody, making friends.
It's really important. Friends are important at this age, especially.
So we put her in the school. She made certain friends, a lot of nice people. Again, the school was excellent. But she also had, like she spoke earlier, that she has a support group through her manager where these kids get together. He tries to get them together like once every 2 weeks, and not just the kids, but the parents. So now I'm out here, I have my support group.
Right, you have your group too.
And so now they hang out all the time. And they're very nice, they're very good kids. And, it's nice. So now I'm comfortable, okay, she has a friend, she has somebody to hang out with. Not that, okay, she's not going to meet anybody and, she's being closed and, so it works out.
Yeah, their social life is really important and it's nice that she has that atmosphere.